girl can cook. She got the recipe. She got what you need. That girl can cook. That black girl magic. I gotta have it.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make what I call marry me shrimp and grits. Okay, it's really good, really delicious, and it's simple to make. So go ahead and grab all of your ingredients and let's get started. Okay, everybody, so the first thing we're gonna do here, we're gonna make up some grits, some good old southern grits. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 cups of water in a small saucer over high heat. Okay, we want to bring that water to a boil, and once it's boiling, go ahead and throw you some salt in there to taste. Okay, as much salt as you think gonna make these grits taste good, period. All right, so I'm adding in about 1.5 cups of grits, and as you can see, I'm whisking it in so we don't get any clumps. We don't want any clumps in our grits. We want to be nice, smooth, and creamy. That's it. And we definitely don't want no sugar in them. Okay, these southern grits, we want salt, pepper, and butter. That's it. Okay, now you're gonna reduce your heat to a low simmer, and then you're gonna cover it up. I'm using my little makeshift top right there. Don't get bougie on me now. Don't act like you ain't did it before. Put your top on, and once it's cooked, after about 5 minutes, go ahead and add your butter. I'm adding in some white cheddar cheese, and then about 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. And y'all, that's it. We want something nice and sturdy to hold up to this shrimp. Okay, so that's our recipe for that. You can go ahead and set that to the side. If you want to cook them last, you can do that. But here I have a 1/2 pound of medium shrimp. It has been deveined, peeled, and the tails are off. Please do not keep the tails on y'all shrimp. And we're going to season it up with just 2 seasonings. A little bit of olive oil, and then we're going to hit it with paprika and a teaspoon of Creole seasoning. Why is it just this much seasoning? Because the sauce is going to be the star of this show. Okay, the shrimp are really just an additive. We don't even need the shrimp, let me tell it. But I'm not telling it, okay? I'm just cooking it. So we're going to season it up with our seasonings that we added. Set it to the side because now we're going to fry them bad boys up. So we're over medium heat. I'm using my cast iron skillet today. You can use non-stick. Cast iron is up to you. And we're going to fry up our shrimp. And once you get it all in the pan, you want to make sure it's in one layer. You only got to cook them for about 1 minute to 2 minutes per side. And 2 minutes might be overkill. It just really depends. Because y'all, I think sometimes we get confused when I be like medium heat or something. So, you know, look, if they look like they turning, child, you need to go ahead and flip them over. All right. But anyway, after 1 minute to 2 minutes, flip them over, cook them on the other side. And then let's take them out and set them to the side. Because we're going to pour them back into our delicious sauce. And that's another reason why we didn't need all them crazy seasonings. Because it was going to get lost in the sauce. All right. So all that goodness right there that you see in that skillet, we want all that. And that's going to help build our sauce. So I'm adding in some butter. I'm adding in 1/2 of an onion that I diced up nice and pretty. If you have shallot, you can use that. And while you thinking that fun needs to come up, baby, it needs to stay right there. I dare you to touch it. Please don't touch it. Okay. Add in 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Okay, make sure you do that after you saute the onions, because then it'll burn and it won't be good. All right. I'm adding in 1/2 cup of chicken broth. If you fancy, you can use white wine. And we're doing that to deglaze the skillet. Okay, we got to get all that fond up so we can go into our sauce and incorporate, make good flavors. Okay. So once you get that up, we have a pint of heavy cream. Heavy cream, heavy whipping cream, same thing, okay? Put that in there, and we're going to reduce our heat to low and season our sauce up with 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, okay? Make sure you put that in there. 1/4 teaspoon of oregano, and 1/4 teaspoon of some dried basil. Now, if you have fresh herbs, you can definitely use those. I had to dry it on hand, so that's what I'm using. If you don't have those two separate, you can use Italian seasonings, okay? Make sure you season this with salt, okay? Make sure you put some salt in there. Season it to your liking, okay? Once you do that, go ahead and add in some cheese. I recommend you do Parmesan. I didn't have any on hand, but I did have white cheddar, and I only needed 1/2 cup of that, okay? So once you put that in, let it thicken. And once it gets nice and thick, it's going to take a little time. You're going to add in your sun-dried tomatoes and some chopped spinach. Now, this is fresh spinach that I chopped up. okay? And I added additional paprika in to give it a nice color, because why not, child? I didn't want white on white. It just didn't make sense to me. So it needed some color. So I put in the paprika. The shrimp is going to also add some extra color. And now we're going to add that in. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Y'all, this right here is a meal. If you don't want to put it over grits, you can take this right here and put it over pasta. You can add pasta noodles into it. You can put it over rice, or you can just eat it like this. You can put it over potato. It's up to you, okay? But y'all, that's it. Let's plate it up. And there you have it, guys. Our delicious, amazing Marry Me shrimp and grits. Only about 20 minutes to make, and absolutely amazing. It could be for brunch, lunch, breakfast, dinner. It don't matter. It's good. Okay, you can eat it any time of the day. So look, if y'all try this recipe out, y'all gotta let me know. And I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for tuning into my channel. And if you check out the recipe and try it out, let me know down in the comments. And I'll see y'all next time in the next video. Bye.